guys, I'm Stormy. I'm the mom.
I'm Eric, I'm the dad.
I'm Josh, and I'm the brother.
I'm Ameliya Rose, and I'm the best out of all of them. I'm the golden child, and of course, you already know my name, because I'm literally all over your For You page.
Okay. All right. Calm down.
Yeah. Okay, welcome back to Stormy Knows Best, a series where we talk about all things Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. In the series, you're going to hear about the show. You're going to hear about our lives. We're going to talk about the latest viral trends on social media and everything in between. But before we dive into this episode, what's going on with everybody?
What's going on in everybody's life, guys? What do you want to talk about?
So I just want to talk about this bullshit show and how it should be named Ameliya Knows Best, not Stormy Knows Best, because I know best.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I disagree with the name.
Wow, it's just a name.
It should be Eric Knows Best.
Anyway,
All right.
can we get it? Okay, sure. All right. We'll talk about that later, Amelia, okay? Let's get it.
But what else does everybody really want to talk about since the name is a debate?
That's like the biggest thing in Amelia's world right now, but
I-
I dyed my hair.
You did. It's beautiful.
I did.
When you going back, Wand?
Not anytime soon. Anyways, Joshua, you got some new news with your job change.
Yep. I'm working at another factory. 5 days a week. I get the weekend off. Woo. That's good. I don't have to work no dang weekend. I get to chill at home with the family. And I just bought the new Battlefield 6 that just came out not long ago.
Ooh. Have you played now? Have you got played last night?
Yeah.
After
I've
downloading?
been playing for since last night and a little bit this morning.
I didn't ask how it went, but I meant to. I was curious. I'm thinking about it, okay? I might be interested in it, It's just something new.
It was very nice. What about you, Mom?
Well, for me, I think I'm just happy to be out of our old house and into our new house finally 110%. Although we don't have everything hung up and put away, it just feels good that we're finally out of our house because
Things are at least here. Let's put it that way.
that was a lot.
It's all here now. There's no traveling back and forth to get the things. The transition period between moving was horrible.
I think, with Thanksgiving coming up, that's kind of hectic because we are always expected to have the family get-togethers and stuff, and we just got into this house, so
I think it's going to be nice. We have a humongous finished basement.
So, what about you?
I don't have anything new except the move. The move is a big deal for me because of how much I do and how little everyone else helps.
I don't know about that. He's been liking that new Fortnite Simpsons season a lot lately.
I have. I'm not gonna lie. That's what's new in my world. Simpsons Fortnite, best season ever. The attendance and the gameplay.
I noticed Amelia playing the other day.
The amount
I
of
just sucked
people
at it.
that are playing more now, huge. I mean, it's good.
The first time that Dad ever played Roblox with me, he played a Bart Simpson game where you have to find them, and that's the first game that he ever played on Roblox.
So yeah, I'm a Simpsons fan. I'm a Simpsons fan, and this season is awesome on Fortnite.
I played the other day.
I know.
I finished 26th. He didn't believe me. Do you believe me?
Yeah. Me and Eric finished first.
Let's move on.
How much people did you kill?
Huh?
How much people did you kill on Fortnite?
I don't know.
I don't know if any, honey. I wasn't here.
I don't know how
I just
that
have
works.
to take her word that she finished 26th.
I thought it was bad, but I told him I finished 26.
26 out of 100 for never playing. That's pretty good.
He didn't believe me,
Pretty good.
so the whole really quick with the Thanksgiving stuff, Joshua, I don't think that you heard, but we weren't even sure if we were going to end up having Thanksgiving. We were kind of not gonna probably do it, but Uncle Mike called.
Actually, Thanksgiving is one of the best seasons ever, and my birthday's in the fall, and it's the fall, and Thanksgiving is in the fall, so you have to have Thanksgiving every year.
Well, this year we were thinking about not having it for everyone, just so you know, just us.
But since it's her birthday, around her birthday time, I guess we have to have it.
Right.
I'm having it. I'm having it.
Don't
But
worry.
Uncle Mike called and I didn't even invite anybody. And he is like, "Hey, honey, since everything's going on in your guys' world, I just was wondering if you would just like me to bring the turkey to take some weight off of you guys." I was like, yeah, I guess. So I guess we're having fucking Thanksgiving.
He's the turkey cutter.
But he's bringing a smoked turkey, so Eric's not that thrilled. So he's gonna make a ham too, but
Yeah, I have to. And the ham goes over really well, but I really was interested in making a turkey this year.
I'm trying to think of what
I
else
love
has
turkey.
Halloween. We trick or treat. Amelia, do you want to tell everybody what you were for Halloween?
I wanted to be Sarah Lynn from BoJack Horseman, but my mom would have let me. Somewhat why for no reason. And Delilah wanted to be BoJack, but instead Delilah was Ghostface, and I was a dead bride, which I did not want to be at
But
all.
the BoJack costumes were not available ever.
There's no BoJack for the record. There's no BoJack Horseman costumes at Spirit Halloween. So in order for us to have them, it would have taken way too long to get here. And Amelia threw a fucking fit, I tell you. Threw a fit. Her and Alana were fighting when Alana was trying to do her makeup. It was horrible. But we ended up having a good time.
That was the second trick or treat too, by the way, because there was a little short warm-up trick or treat in the local community, and they had to go before actual Halloween. So we had to
That
hurry
trick
up
or
and get
treat was
something.
better than the actual trick or treat.
Okay,
I should have
but
went trunk or treat.
Okay, but can I just let everyone know how awkward it is to be walking with a group of kids and the littlest one is dropping the F-bomb every other freaking house?
Yeah, that happened a lot. That really did.
Because Amelia has no decency about her sometimes.
You're lucky people even gave you candy. Really. You would have cared if you'd come home with an empty bag.
But anyways, so
I
what
think
else?
that I got the less candy out of all of them.
Probably all the F-bombs. Made people not want to give you candy.
That's why you didn't get any.
That's why we took it when you were sleeping.
Okay,
Really?
so
That's why I ate some of your, like,
Now you're making shit up.
Twizzlers.
yeah, now you're really full.
Twizzlers.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
So what else is new is last night was a total fucking mess. Alana is 18. We know this, but I am a strict mother. And she wanted to go on a date. And Delilah ended up asking, like, "Hey mom, can Alana go to the movies, and out to eat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Like, I want her to have a life." Joshua over here totally freaks out, as you can see it in his face. He freaks out because, as we've talked about it, my niece that we raised, and these guys grew up with her as their sister, she passed away.
September 20th.
On September 20th, she was actually murdered by a guy that she went out on a date with. It's still under investigation and all of that. But Joshua totally had a complete fucking fit about it. Had to have her location, didn't want her to go. Was watching her the entire time on Live 360, and yeah. So, you want to talk about that, Josh? Like how it sucks being a boy having to worry about your sisters?
Yeah, I got too many sisters to worry about and a mom. So, like, every time we go out, we gotta worry about.
3 sisters.
That's a lot. I'm the only boy. Think about it.
Well, that's good.
I got ganged up on by y'all. That ain't fair. But yeah, so I didn't like that very much.
You don't want a boy. You don't want a...
Even if the guy comes over being nice, I still ain't gonna like him. And be honest, I feel like maybe she could have like had him come over first so we can see him,
It's your friend. She literally
and we can get his location too.
She drew him and everything.
Well,
she drew him.
Yep. Or it was just a different guy. Well, I don't know.
why are you whispering so Alana doesn't hear you?
Shut up.
Anyways, so moving on, I'm trying to think of what else I can update everybody on besides the house, what we're doing for Thanksgiving, Halloween.
Talk about the podcast.
The podcast?
The other podcast that was done. Because
Oh, so back to the whole my niece thing, a podcast came out. And I'm not very happy about it at all because the way that I look at it is there's so many things that need to be added to this story. We don't have all of the
not all the facts. It's still an open police investigation. Toxicology is not back yet. The cell phone records are not back. The social media records are not back. They have not released a police report. They have not released autopsy, coroner results, body cam footage, nothing. It's still open investigation. But you can't even paint a complete and full picture yet.
So I feel like
reporting on it on a podcast was premature and inaccurate and incomplete at that.
Yeah. I just feel like a lot of things were left out. A lot of things weren't talked about, and there wasn't enough to.
I think the podcaster, and we will not drop any names, the podcaster had a personal agenda that the story about Alexis supported towards some type of corruption in the local government. The lady that's doing the podcast is a criminal. The lady that's doing the podcast has an open lawsuit against the city or the county or the prosecutors or the probation department or all of the above. She has about 6 attorneys that are representing her. And she held off reporting other stories so she could report Alexis's story the day before Election Day, which is a strategic way to do that, in order to influence or gain some recognition for her personal case. It didn't come from the heart. It didn't come from the right place. It did not report both sides of the story. She did not speak to anybody from the other side. She only spoke to a sampling of our family with limited information. It was a horrible, self-serving version of a podcast. Horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, to be honest.
And 90% of the podcast was then focused on her issues and her conspiracy theories and her opinion about how there's corruption and how people did things to hide facts. It's an open police investigation, and anybody that knows anything about getting warrants for social media, they do not respond quickly. 30, 60, 90 days before you get copies of social media, there is about an hour and a half period of time that we do not know what happened in the car with Alexis and Malachi. We do not know what happened during an hour and a half period of time. What we do know is before that, everything was cool. And after that, they're both deceased. So there's an hour and a half of lost communication there that only the phones or the social medias can attempt to paint a picture. And we don't have that information. And that can unlock a lot of things. So anyway, I feel like the podcast was a waste of time. I feel like it was premature. And I feel like it had some self-supporting, self-serving purpose for this lady that did the podcast. The lady's a felon.
Well, and I think, which leads into that with my family too. My brother and Alexis's mom, they're just disgusting to me. And yes, he's my brother, and it's this big, ridiculous, crazy, nut fucking fighting war between us, and it's ridiculous. But facts are facts, real is real, and just I feel like they reached out, found this person, and I feel that the person took advantage of it for her own self as well, but I feel like they're doing it because they're hoping to sue to get some kind of money out of their child being murdered. And to me, that is absolutely fucking disgusting.
And in fact, the podcaster says, I have lawyers that they could use to sue. So again, it's the purpose of what she took this on is not a personal project, not a project that's meant to give the family some closure, because there's no closure to be had. We know pretty much what happened. What we don't know is why it was triggered. And that's what's important, because that is a huge part of the story. So this person did it for her own gain. And she even went on to say, I did it for free because I felt like I had to. So not only did she do it for free, she held off on reporting other pieces related to this government corruption. She said she held off till this came out. And then she went ahead and said, I have lawyers that will help the family sue. So if that's not evidence of a self-serving nature, I don't know what is. I really don't. But it was crap. Complete crap. And inaccurate and incomplete. And then she went on to say something about the big news media and all these people running filtered stories and only running what the police sent out as a press release.
Which,
not telling the true story.
And like, she's grabbing onto a lot of different things. I personally know 2 other people that the police handled things not so well with their murders. I mean, big cases. So like, she's jumping on that. I mean, our sheriff was fired because he was robbing the narcotics pill bin. They had fucked up with 2 different murder cases. So she's just jumping on that for her own, like my husband said, for her own personal gain.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And she's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
To say the least. So
yeah.
Anyway, more on that. It's a developing story in our eye until there's more evidence and information that comes out from the police. We can talk it to death, but essentially we're really, really waiting on more information from the police. And we've made our comments public on this, the blog that goes with her podcast, and they have since deleted our comments because she doesn't want to hear anybody else's opinion, only her own. And members of the boy that's involved, his family, they went on there to comment their side of it, and she deleted their comments too. So,
and that's another thing that I'm battling with in my own household. Joshua hasn't said much, but I would assume that he gets a little pissed off at me too. But Alana, she's really mad at me. Like I said, my niece grew up as my child. And I think that they get a little confused sometimes when I say, like, we don't know what happened, and Alana just flies off the fucking handle, and it doesn't matter to her what happened. It doesn't matter if Alexis beat the living shit out of him. It doesn't matter what she did. At the end of the day, he took her life, and that's it. But that's not it. And at first, I did feel that way. At first, I was pissed. At first, I was happy he was dead. I was mad that he was dead because he didn't have to pay for it, for his actions. And I had all these different mixed emotions. But the lady that sold our house to us is his aunt. Just like, and she was as close with him as I am her. And I didn't even want to see her. Like, I was ready to just cash in and not even get this house. It was disgusting. And I was so mad at her. And I had to think, like, that's not her fault, right? And there's 2 sides to every story. And I'm not saying what he did is right by taking Alexis's life by any means. But what happened in that car? I you know what I mean? Now they're saying that he was shot more than once. She was a violent person. There's just so many things that could have happened, and I was trying to say that he had a mother, a father, siblings, a family, that he was a person too, and we don't know what happened in that car. And if he was a piece of shit that did this just because if I can't have you, no one can, then the story deserves. Lexi deserves for that to be out and for his family to know it. But if it was a tragic accident or whatever, there was a reason that this happened, his family deserves to know that too.
Agreed. And the problem is the story is being spun without all the details being given at this point. It's being spun to look like she was scared of him, yet he had a key to her apartment. She was afraid of him, and he was stalking her, and she needed to change the locks on her house.
None of that's true.
Yet she went home for lunch and met him for lunch at her home, and she agreed to a date. And then there was, information that he forced her into the car, yet he's on video opening the door for her to get in the car for their date. So somebody is spinning a conflicting story to support their narrative, and inevitably their narrative is to sue, and that he was a monster, and that he was released from probation too early, and all these things. So, objectively, we're trying to look at all this information while having compassion for both sides, including our own kin at this point. So, yeah. a lot of assumptions are being made here and a lot of false information is being put out. So there is more to come to this. There's more to talk about in the future. And hopefully we have, some paper, some black and white to talk about, because it's all been requested through Freedom of Information. And as soon as all of it's available, we will have every piece of it that we can get.
We're even requesting the body footage.
Yeah, we're going to pay and have that, have that too. So
Body cam footage.
Yeah, didn't they
So-
change like the law for like the cost that you could pay like a lot of money for even a body cam now?
Yeah, I think the governor of Ohio has decided that he's seen too many videos on YouTube of people getting all this free footage around Cleveland and Cincinnati and the high crime areas. So now it's about $600 to request a piece of body cam footage. And that's in an effort to discourage all these YouTubers reporting all this bad stuff about his cities. You won't see as much of it because every video was either Michigan or Ohio. Every video. They're like horrible cities. So the governor's trying to create ways to clean up the image out there of Ohio or the big cities in Ohio. So, yeah. So anyway, do we want to talk about it anymore? We want to put it to rest for a little while?
Put it to rest.
Okay. I'm good with that. So, on a positive note, today we're discussing Season 1, Episode 8 of TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, Time for Sketti.
Time for Sketti! Amelia, you loved the ketchup and butter.
Oh,
God.
You said you wanted to taste it.
No, I didn't.
You said you would taste
Now
it.
you're freaking lying.
Okay, you wouldn't taste it?
No.
You're telling
Oh.
me you didn't think that looked interesting.
No. Do you? Do you want to taste it? Do you want me to
Fuck no.
hold you down and make it and force you to eat it?
No. All right.
So, in this episode, we're going to talk about the family shopping trip. We're going to talk about Alana and Sugar Bear going out on a daddy-daughter date. We're going to talk about the family playing this game of Guess Whose Breath. And then they have a lemonade stand. So, what did everybody think about the episode? What's your first reaction? Not a lot of detail, just what's your reaction? I thought it was okay. A little disgusting.
I think it's pretty funny. This one's funny. Because there's a lot of things you don't see every day.
I just need one word to describe it. Gross.
I think that I'm with Amelia on this one, and I'm usually the more positive person about these episodes, and this one was absolutely fucking repulsive
You
to
don't
me.
want to play the breath game?
No.
Why?
Fuck no.
Okay. So, you want to get into the scenes?
Yeah.
Let's break them down. Okay.
From the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The first scene, they show the girls getting some money from June and going over to the local convenience store, which happens to be directly in front of the house.
I'm the manager of the fast food store. When I see Pumpkin come in, I call it the Bam Bam look, with no shoes on.
Punk, where's my country girl? It feels better barefoot. We're in the country. That's how we do it.
So, what do you guys think? We spend a lot of time at stores ourselves. Like, the neighborhood knows us at the dollar store like you wouldn't believe.
I want to talk about how Pumpkin walks in with no shoes on. Because in the summertime, all the way up until freaking snow, Amelia Rose here will get out of the damn car with no shoes on. Do you know how many times I've had to,
Same thing with Delilah. She'll walk in stores with no shoes on and everything.
All three of your sisters, some hillbilly rednecks with no damn shoes. How many times have I had to buy you brand new shoes, Amelia, because you get out of the car with no shoes on?
A lot.
Really?
So many you can't think of them?
Oh
Is that what
my
it is?
gosh, shut up.
Did you not want us to tell on you for not wearing shoes? You
Oh
got
my
Fred
gosh.
Flintstone feet.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Anyhow, the convenience store workers even tell them that we wouldn't even be open if they didn't come over every day and buy so much junk food. I feel like that's real life. So in the next part of the episode, Sugar Bear decides to take Alana out on a daddy-daughter date, which is cool. It doesn't seem like they get a lot of time together, so I thought it was amazing.
I'm really looking forward to spending time you and me.
It's gonna be nice. We're gonna have fun. My first thought when I saw Alana as a baby, it actually took my breath away because, you know, she was just a little tiny thing, and it was just, you know, it took my breath away.
It was cute. They looked like they had a good time.
I thought it was cute. What did you think, Amelia, about the daddy-daughter date where he took her?
I don't really care about that part.
Why?
I just think that is weird because he didn't put her shoes on the right feet.
What? I swear, like, you have the worst attitude about this whole thing. Like, every time we watch it, you are just like, you're so grossed out about every little thing. And you are so much like her.
Alana, I agree.
What did you think about the
No,
daddy-daughter
I'm
date,
not.
Josh?
I think it was, you know, it was pretty cool because you don't see like Sugar Bear doing a lot of stuff, so you get to see him and his daughter actually hanging out and spending time together and like enjoying their time.
I agree. And they showed some baby pictures of Alana, you know. Like it was cute. She was super cute. And Sugar Bear got a little emotional when he was talking about her being little.
I thought it was adorable when he said that she took his breath away.
Yeah, he was upset. You could tell he was a little bit. What do you guys think about their skating?
Here, let's get to the skating rink.
Don't get out there in front of everybody now. Go this way. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming.
We tried to roller skate.
Oh!
We were so bad at skating, I fell on my butt.
When they're both on roller skates, they both looked like...
Especially when Alana fell, she busted. She's like, boom.
That's Amelia.
That's Amelia.
Like, I sit there.
My gosh.
Really? You cannot relate. You're saying you don't relate.
No.
Well, Sugar Bear even talked about he used to work at the skating rink when he was a kid, and he still can't skate after all these years. And he showed it.
They eventually both had to take their skates off and run around in their socks.
I thought that was funny. When they were riding the support handles, they were jumping on them and riding them like skateboards. That was pretty cool. That they both could do that.
That's what I would do, and they stole my idea, because that's something that I would do. So.
Well, she's older than you, so this happened before your time, sweetheart.
And just so you know, when Josh and Alana were little, and they would go to birthday parties that had roller skates, I can skate. I skated with Alana. I skated with Madison.
You cannot skate.
I had Delilah out there. We were learning how to skate. Who didn't skate?
I hate skating.
Non-skater over here.
To go pee.
Non-skater. All right, we got to stop. Okay, so we've had some kid dates. You know, we've taken them. I know Josh and I have been to the arcade like a million times. Josh and I have been to like monster trucks. Alana and I and Delilah have been to like daddy-daughter dances. You've been places with a couple of them without. You took Delilah and me and Amelia went to a dentist appointment. So there's some kid dates one-on-one with us here.
That's a good idea. You should take me on a daughter and dad date. Dad.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready.
Of course, Amelia's going to pop in there and say it's a good idea. Like, you don't get to go on dates all the time.
No, I don't. I want to go to everything rare.
Rare.
It's rare.
Listen to you. All you got to do is miss a day of school and you date with us all day long. We take you everywhere. You go. You do more than every other kid. What are you talking about? You're the special one.
Actually, you just go to the school store and you just like get food and we go to our shop. That's all that we do.
When you skip school?
Yep. That's what I do.
So wait. So when you skip school, it should be like this big luxurious date day for Amelia.
Session for Amelia.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, we'll make note of that.
So yeah, at the end of the episode, you got Sugar Bear and Alana. They've had all their fun. They've got all these tickets, just like when we go to the arcade, a bunch of tickets to cash in for junk. What'd she get? She got a big old blow-up hammer, right? And she did what every other kid does. Annoy everybody with it.
Yep.
Me and Sugar Bear had fun on our date together.
We can go home and tell them we had a ball.
I had so much fun.
Isn't that what you would do?
Yeah, that's
Hit
exactly
everybody
what
with
she
it.
would do.
Pop
Yep.
it.
Bang yourself and then pop it. You're right.
Chase the cats with it. Yeah.
That would be it. Everybody would do that. So let's talk about when the family are discussing Anna's pregnancy. They're all joking and laughing and talking about her pregnancy in the living room.
What were they calling it? What were they calling her cuckoo? Amelia, do you remember?
A biscuit.
A biscuit.
Yeah.
And
What
then
what did Honey Boo Boo call it? She called it like
She called it a
pumpkin
moon pie.
a moon
A moon
pie.
pie. I was laughing.
Have cake one night. It can be in the pageant.
Yeah, okay.
Kayla's coming out of Anna's moon pie any day now.
Chickadee is in her 3rd trimester. She's due in about 2 weeks, but she just got a lot of growing up to do. I really don't think Anna's ready for the baby to come. How you feeling today? You feeling any better from the doctor's office?
A lot more pressure down my butt area. I see
Your
Caitlin
baby
saying-
does not come out of your butt.
we call it a cuckoo around here. But Amelia freaked out when she peed on the couch and Mama June smelled it.
Ew.
Yeah, she like scratched it and was like, "That's piss." That's what she said. She said, "That's piss."
Amelia was making gagging noises when that happened. Amelia, why are you so grossed out by everything they do?
Oh yeah, true. Okay, imagine that this was the piss, and this is her hand.
Who does that? I agree. Who does that? That's disgusting.
Okay.
Then she didn't even want to change her clothes.
That was a little much for me because when she said that her pants weren't wet, just her underwear, how if you pissed through to the couch?
Well, that's why June says she's got a lot of growing up to do because she really is not mentally old enough to have
I
this
feel
kid.
bad talking about her when it comes to this stuff because sadly she's passed away. But it is, we're reviewing her,
I agree. I mean,
reviewing the episode and what happened, and I don't mean any disrespect, but just the way they do things is.
but she is a kid having a kid.
Yes.
So she doesn't seem like she's ready. I was 21. I wasn't ready for that stuff when you were
17.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't ready for that big ass head to pop out of this biscuit.
My whole life going to school and stuff, they'd be like, "How old's your mom?" I'd be like, 24, 25, and they're like, "My mom's 40." I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I work with people that are older than my mom or the same age as my mom. They're like, "What? How old are you?" I'm like 20.
So moving on, they're having their little family fun time in the living room, and Alana's talking about let's play a game because she's bored, and it's guess everybody's breath.
Put on a blindfold and smell the breath.
It's called Guess Whose Breath.
Okay, whose breath is in, and one person sits in the chair
they're blindfolded.
blindfolded. And everybody else comes in your face. So you guess people's fragrances.
Well, what do you think? Would you guys play that game?
Oh
Amelia,
my gosh! If I was the person that had to smell the breath, I would know every single one of you, cause Dad doesn't really have that bad stinky breath, but Delilah does.
Oh my God. You would know
Joshua does
everyone's.
too.
That
Yes.
means that you get all up in our grills and get up close to our breath.
Professional breath smeller. So, what's the weirdest game that we've played as a family?
The weirdest game that we played as a family is that one where you put the thing in your mouth.
Oh my God! It holds your mouth wide open, and you have to try to answer questions.
You have to say words. You remember that one, Josh?
Yeah, and you'd be drooling. Like, ah.
Yeah, it was
Do
gross.
you remember that one, Amelia? No,
So little.
we're little.
It's
Okay,
like we're you.
Hold your eyes, like, ah.
why don't you tell everybody what you made the kids play with you for your birthday?
I'm gonna play Twister.
Twister.
Oh.
Twister. You know who's the best at Twister? Surprisingly.
Oh wait, if I
Wow.
was playing that game that you said that was the weirdest game, I would have Delilah put the thing in her mouth, and I would say, say apple, and she would say asshole because her mouth would be open.
Your lips can't touch, and your tongue's just like
We're
going
gonna have
everywhere.
to get you. We'll have Alana when you guys go to Seven Brew today. We'll have Alana get the game and we'll play it.
With the mouth thing? I think, though, that when we play Twister, watching, not we, because I'm too old, but watching the kids play Twister, Josh was pretty good. For being a
I
big
think
guy.
Josh kicked your guys' ass, Amelia.
I think so, too.
No,
he
I
really
actually
did.
won. Joshua was the worst.
I think he did good, but anyway.
The only person that could whip me is Lana because she's all like acrobatic and shit.
Honestly, like, I think I won.
No, you were cheating. You were half-assing it. You were like putting your knee on the ground, laying on this part of your body. You're supposed to be like off the ground.
Well, it was my first time ever playing Twister. And I won a round, and I won a round.
So I want to talk about when Chubbs said she only brushes her teeth on special occasions.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
No.
They were all talking about their oral health and their breath. And she said, I only brush my teeth on special occasions. I knew you'd have an opinion about it, so.
Yeah, she said she don't brush her teeth at all unless she has a special occasion. Or her breath stinks.
How old is she, you think?
I don't know. I'm not 100%
In the
sure
video.
age. Maybe
Or in the episode.
12 or 13?
15.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. But
She's old enough to know better.
Yeah, that's gross. Like I said, usually I'm the one that's really positive about the episodes and you guys are assholes, but this episode
It was
completely fucking grossed my shit the fuck out.
I agree.
Moving on.
Next scene. So the family has a lemonade stand, and this one touches home a little. But they have a lemonade stand to raise money for a pageant because they're short on cash. What do you think about that?
Disgusting. She used lemon fucking juice.
And powdered sugar.
Ew.
Secret to making good lemonade is a lot of sugar and a lot of lemon juice.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
The lemonade that I make has got a good 5 pounds of sugar and like 2 gallons of lemon juice.
But the whole bottom.
I don't like stuff that's, tastes nasty. I like a lot of sugar and stuff.
They're the grossest people ever.
What else did you say, Josh, that they were doing that was disgusting?
Oh yeah, when they were mixing the big tub of lemonade, they took the saucer, the spoon, and they said, and put it back in the tub.
That. I knew you'd catch that.
And then when they were putting the lids on the pour out things, they were drinking it like this with their mouth on it.
Ew.
And they were
You didn't see
serving it
that?
to people. And all those people probably got sick because you can't even drink lemon juice like that. It's for cooking and. Why didn't they put like real lemons in it, or like buy the lemonade?
Like we do.
Or
Yeah,
just buy the
let me see
lemonade
what's
powder and put it in, put a little sugar.
So, what did you think, Amelia, about their tactics on their lemonade
Gross.
stand?
It was just gross.
Huh?
I don't think I would ever do that.
When you had a lemonade stand, what was it like? What did it explain to us what your lemonade stand looked like?
It was the best. And there was like this little like tent thingy. And there was like a table right next to it where we sold like cookies and stuff. And so it was like yellow and white striped.
So it was a lemonade tent that you sat in. And what did you wear?
I wore an apron.
With what on it?
I don't know. I forgot.
Lemons.
Lemons.
And you had a little welcome mat outside of the tent that was a lemonade mat, and then you had your table with all your cookies and special cups and your sign and fresh fruit and all kinds of stuff. That's Amelia's version of a lemonade stand. Super extra fucking bougie.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And the ice cream truck came past our house, and we got ice cream while doing it.
Right, but we didn't really.
She had pop.
Yeah.
She had lemonade. She had sweet tea. She had fresh fruit.
And we didn't do it just at home. We had to go to the local store and ask them permission to do it out in front of their
AutoZone.
Yeah, we did. We did it in front of the auto parts.
When Amelia does things,
extra.
She goes hard, okay? It cost me probably $1,000 to do that damn lemonade stand.
Yeah. So, what do you think when they were making signs for the lemonade stand? They were giving Anna a hard time, calling her pissy pants and wet, and calling her names, and then June and Pumpkin were wearing the same shirts. Like, it's all nasty to me. They're all, oh.
I don't know. Very, very gross. This whole episode was gross.
I agree. What's
Mom,
good?
what's our nicknames?
Yours is Boo Boo. Amelia's is Jelly Bean. Delilah's is Peanut.
No one calls me a jelly bean.
Well, when you're a baby.
What do we call you now? What do I call you?
Peach.
Peach.
Peanut.
Delilah's is not Peanut.
When you guys were babies, Delilah don't have a nickname now. She's called Lila.
What about
And you're
Lars?
called Peach. And I call all the girls Sue.
Susan.
No,
Susan
you
Marie.
did not.
Susan Marie.
Yes, she does all the time.
You used to get so mad and cry because you'd say, I'm not
Really?
Susan Marie.
So
Did anyone name you Susan?
No.
Never.
I was like, oh,
So
wait,
these episodes of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo were obviously a while ago, before social media was as big as it is right now. But what do you think? There's like so many other ways to make money. Do you really think that they thought they were going to make any money at this damn lemonade stand?
They
Yeah.
made $25.
$25 was sheer
She
charity.
spends $80 a week on groceries, and that's a lot to them. So $25 to them is a lot.
I don't know. I think there would have been more efficient ways to make money instead of the lemonade stand, because you have money into the lemonade stuff too. And by the way she made it,
Use fucking lemon juice and powdered sugar.
gross.
I'm making you a pot of lemonade with lemon juice, Bubba.
Or some ketchup and butter and noodles. Oh!
That's next,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's move on.
I like not marshmallows. Not marshmallows. Mashed potatoes and ramen noodles together.
That's
But-
good.
That's good. That's good stuff, though. Okay, moving on, because I want to talk about this Sketti recipe here. So, the next scene, they're making Sketti together. What do you guys think about them calling it Sketti?
How do you want the ketchup and butter?
Me? I want butter, Sketti, and ketchup.
I think the family favorite meal is Sketti. We'll go get the butter out so we make this butter and ketchup mix.
It's butter. It's butter. Butter.
All right, where's ketchup?
I don't know.
The kids like the ketchup and butter, and I was raised on the ketchup and butter mix. It's an old family recipe. Don't tell nobody anything. You put a little bit of butter in with the ketchup. Melt it in the microwave. It's pretty good.
Really, what we're interested in is the damn recipe that they used. We touched on it in the intro, but
Why
I
did they
called
stick
it
it?
Busketti my whole life.
Busketti?
Busketti.
my mom always
I
called
would
it
have
Sketti.
let. Did you know if I would take that whole entire thing of it, like of noodles with no sauce on it, and then I'll throw it at you guys because it's sticky.
Do you like that you learned that if you throw it at the wall, it'll stick? That's real. That's what we did growing up. That's how we would know
So
when
you
the
don't
noodles were
stop.
done. But that definitely took me back because we had a noodle. I lived in the same house like my whole life growing up, and I remember my dad let me throw a noodle, and it went all the way to the top of the refrigerator in the corner, and that motherfucker stuck there for over 10 years. Literally, we left it there. It was like a joke, and it was there for a good 10 years. But anyways, the whole biscotti, sketty, whatever, disgusting ketchup and butter. The hamburger had no seasoning on it. What kind of meat were they using, Joshua?
Roadkill.
Roadkill, because she said the deers aren't running as much as they were, so there's no venison. So they're using random roadkill because Sugar Bear likes to collect it for their spaghetti. But
It's like the Beverly Hillbillies where they're eating the roadkill, and
you're 100% right. That's
how
what
could
it
that
is.
be? How could that be sanitary or healthy? Because when an animal is dead for a certain long time, the bacteria in the stomach and intestines start to rot the meat.
100% right. Great questions. I don't know how that would be possible either. I would, unless you've seen it hit, you would never know. It could be
Or it was
old.
frozen outside.
Right.
then you have a better chance of eating it. But that's still disgusting.
I feel like she didn't put an ounce of seasoning on that shit.
I never seen any seasoning. No.
And she melted butter and ketchup, and it was like an orange. And Sugar Bear's like, I think it's ketchup, butter, and mustard. What? And June's such a good cook. Get the fuck out of here.
I never heard of
That
that.
was disgusting.
I've never heard about that being sauce, butter and ketchup. But we also have somebody that we know that makes spaghetti a certain kind of way. Tell them.
My friend Robin. She's gonna watch this.
Hi, Robin.
It's his fault.
I had to bring it up, Robin. This is a gift from me to you.
She's not a cooker, okay? Supposedly she's getting better. But she makes spaghetti with Campbell's tomato soup, spaghetti noodles, and cut up hot dogs. Did you say that sounds good? Gross. Look at Joshua's face.
Oh.
She also makes spaghetti and eggs. She'll make spaghetti noodles, eggs, and hot dogs. Disgusting.
I know. I know her. I hope her boyfriend cooks.
She's getting better. But anyways, the way that we make spaghetti, see, she's talking about spending $80 a week on groceries, son.
I'm glad you bring it up.
It costs me $85 to $90 to make our lasagna.
Which is for dinner tonight.
One meal.
So
$85 is what it costs for me to make lasagna for y'all.
So that's a good topic because that's what we were going to talk about. $80 was their budget for them. Back in 2012, the national average is about $140. So they're a little below that with their couponing. But now the national average for groceries is around $250. We spend $500.
We spend $500 to $600 every Friday.
Every Friday.
Oh.
So I don't know how you get it for $80 with people that large that eat that much.
Yeah, and I eat 4 plates at dinner, and there's still like a whole bucket of leftovers. Still.
Yeah. So I don't know what we would do. Honestly, even at the national average nowadays, I don't know what we would do for food. Your meals would be ketchup and butter.
Y'all would be eating ketchup, butter, and roadkill.
That's fucking disgusting. How is that even a real thing where you put butter in a plastic tub, ketchup in it, in the microwave? I don't know. You're gonna get fucking sick.
Hey, you saw them. They was slurping that shit down. They was eating it out of cracker mold.
They didn't even put like no oregano or fucking salt, pepper.
No Italian seasoning whatsoever. Nothing. No. And you know, at the end of the episode, they're showing them eat, and you're talking about them slurping up the orange juice and eating out of butter bowls. But they don't eat at a table. They all got mismatched.
We don't eat at a table either.
We don't eat at a table either. But they're eating it, and Sugar Bear's got the bowl down in his lap, and he's taking a bite of that drippy ass food, and
they was slurping that shit down,
running down his shirt. It's in his face, and they look like hillbillies. They eat like hillbillies.
They reminded me of Ameliya.
Oh, she's offended.
That's why June actually looks just like you.
Wow. Okay, so what did we all think about this episode? What's your opinion? Give it a rating. 1 to 10. 10's the best. I'm going with about a 6.
I'm doing a -0.
Well, I'm doing a 6 because there is some entertainment factor there.
I know. I'm telling you, I usually rate it high. I usually like the show. I usually can relate. All of that. And this one was absolutely repulsive to the piss, the ketchup and butter, the roadkill, the fucking breath smelling. I'm good. The whole episode was a fucking wash to me.
I thought it was good. I got a little entertained out of it. It's entertaining to me to see how other people live. And yeah, I know it was 2012. I know it was 13 years ago, but wow.
What do you think, Josh? 1 to 10?
I think it was a 4.8. It was not too exciting, but kind of gross. That's what gave it, but like it's interesting to see how other people live and eat. Like that's that's repulsive.
Ameliya, what do you give it, baby?
A 1.
Oh, 1.
Oh, 1.
She always gives it a low. She's mean.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right here?
what do you
Yep.
think I'm gonna? Well, what do you think I'm gonna rate it? 1,000,000 out of 10? Like, would you
Okay.
think?
Yeah, I guess you can rate it whatever you want, honey.
No, I'm rating it a 1. Maybe a 0.
As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.